Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, the big news overnight is Europe did lower their discount rate, deposit rate, and that's helping the euro and it's hurting the dollar a little bit. We started out lower in the beans, kind of mixed in corn and wheat, and everything's kind of rallying back to about unchanged right now. So the next big meeting is the OPEC meeting, which starts today, and we'll see if they have any quotas or continue to produce too much oil. Also, we'll be watching to see what the Fed does later this month as far as raising U.S. interest rates and what that does to the dollar and commodity prices. Chinese stocks continue to trade quite a bit higher. There is talk about some stimulus there, especially in their housing industry. And the UN, FAO, came out and said that food prices in the month of November dropped another 1.6%. This is down 18% from last November. They also lowered slightly their estimate of world 2015-16 cereal crops and wheat crops. Today we get a private estimate of what those crops are, and we'll see how that kind of prepares us for the December 9th USDA report. Corn sales this week expected to be somewhere around 500,000 to 1 million tons. Last week it was 2 million tons. Bean sales 800 to 1.2 million tons. Last week it was 1.2. And wheat sales 250 to 500 versus 300. Tomorrow we get some Stat Canada numbers, which they're expecting to raise all their 2015 crop numbers. One group in Brazil estimated their 2016 soybean crop at 98.6. Versus 95.2 last year. The USDA is at 100 million tons. Should be a mostly clear week for much of the Midwest. Temperatures will start warming up, which I think is good for the overall crop outlook. And we'll be watching northern Brazil to see if conditions down there remain relatively dry. Yesterday the funds bought beans and oils, sold corn and wheat. They continue to be short beans and wheat, long oil against meal. We're up against some pretty strong resistance levels that could trigger farmer selling in the U.S., and that offers resistance. Just like back at the lower end of the trading range, that tends to slow farmer selling and we hope will increase demand. So all in all, choppy trade going into the end of the week. We'll be watching export sales, and we'll be watching to see what the funds do with their net positions as we near the end of the year. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.